Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. I'm back once again at Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles right here, Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. These links are going to come in important later on. You just pay attention to that. Let's get talking about the new comic books that are coming out this week, some of the more important ones. We've got issue number 41 of Amazing Spider-Man. I'm going to try and get back to reviewing all of these because it's Nick Spencer and it's freaking amazing. I've been reading them, just haven't had time to review them. Issue number 3 of, I believe, 5 of Ant-Man. This is still a really great story, bunch of great stories here. I'm going to try and show off all the 100-page specials that are coming out. We've got an Aquaman one, hoping to see a Hawkman one pretty soon too. We'll see. But for now, there's a Aquaman one. Issue number 32 of the Avengers. Let's see what kind of fresh hell we could bring up in this. One of the most back and forth comic books going. Avengers of the Wasteland, issue number 3 of 5. We have got Batman and the Outsiders, issue number 11. We have, is this the final? No, this is, we're halfway through. Issue number 6 of 12 of the Batman's Grave. We have got Valiant Week, issue number 7 of Bloodshot. I really need to catch up on these. And we've got Rye, issue number 5. We have got the Dawn of X books, which Thursday night, around 10 o'clock or so, expect that review. We've got Cable, issue number 1. Supposed to be a huge surprise in the back of this one, I'm saying. We have got New Mutants, issue number 9. This particular one, this is one of the Brisson things, so it's going to be back on Earth, all that good stuff. Actually, everybody's back on Earth, but you get it. It's going to be the Brisson one. We've got X-Men, issue number 8. How you doing? Now, we've got, I don't review these, but I had to show off this variant cover. Issue number 21 of Catwoman, gorgeous. We have got The Flash, issue number 751. Godspeed's back. It looks like he's dragging freaking Barry Allen, which, yeah, I'm down for that. I'm there for it. We've got Ghost Rider, issue number 6. Brisson again. We have got Beware My Power, Green Lantern, volume 2 of the Green Lantern? No, just regular Green Lantern. Okay, whatever. It's season 2. Anyway, it's Morrison, and yeah. I just can't. I'm not finna. So, issue number 2 of Gwen Stacy. That's a really awesome cover. I dig that. In fact, is this the main cover? Yeah, this is the main cover. This is actually the main cover, so bang. We have got Hawkeye, Free Fall, issue number 4. We have got Hawkman, issue number 22. Okay, this is going to be a pretty big one. Issue number 32 of the Immortal Hulk. Loving it. Loving it. Hulk versus Hulk-ish. We've got issue number 5 of, I believe, 6 of Jessica Jones. Kelly Thompson's digital exclusive only book on Comixology and all that good stuff from a year ago, and now it actually maybe 2 years ago, finally being released on in issue format. Here's a giant 100-page giant-sized Judge Dredd from over in IDW. It's my understanding that this is not a reprint, that this is actually something new. I can't guarantee that, though. This is what I'm being told. This is what's being rumored out there. I don't believe that's the case. There may be a new story in here or two. Can't be entirely sure. When they don't put anybody who's actually working in the front, that's what makes me kind of disagree a little. Okay, John Layman and Carl Moser, an Aftershocks Comics, The Man Who Effed Up Time, issue number 2. I pointed out number 1. Here's number 2. It's apparently a pretty fun hit. We've got Marvel Tales featuring the Silver Surfer, issue number, well, it's a one-shot. Anyway, it's going to be like 3 stories in here. Should be some pretty fun ones. Nebula, issue number 2. That is now out. Took like, what, 2 months since the first issue came out, so finally. Here we go. Scout Comics making a huge push into the comic industry. We got North Bend, issue number 1. That's a freaky-looking Stranger Things style cover. We have got Punisher, Soviet, issue number 5. That exists. And this is, yep, still a Marvel Max comic book. They should do more of those. I don't know if anybody's still all over Reaver, but issue number 7 of Reaver is out. So there's that. This is nice looking. We got the Bounty Hunters story over in Star Wars. This is issue number 1. I don't know how far they're going with it. I'm not sure, but I did have to point out they've got a beautiful variant of Boba Fett there. We have got, I'm going to show you both covers that I've seen at least, Marvel Snapshots of the Submariner. Fantastic character, the first big one in the Marvel Universe. Here's the variant cover. Looks like the trench, but we know. Okay, Bendis is still here. Issue number 21. I wonder if they should do that. If they, you know, the whole Bendis is coming, Bendis is here. Bendis is still here, believe it or not. I would love to see that. How about some Donny Cates week? We got Thor, issue number 4, with Sif on the front. And we've also got Venom, issue number 24. Look at that. We have got Wonder Woman, issue number 753. Bada boom. And we've got issue number 14 of Young Justice, also Bendis. Now we got a whole bunch of dollar comics that I want to show off. You never know. You might get one of these if you bring in your kids next week. Oh, what's that? More on that later. So issue number, well, just whatever, no issue numbers. This is, all these are for $1. The Avengers Celestial Quest with the incoming storyline coming up pretty soon with Al Ewing and Dan Slott. This is going to be very important for you guys to understand if you don't already. Young Avengers, this is going to feature, oh, for crying out loud, what's his name? Wiccan's boyfriend. Anyway, yeah, him. So that's going to be pretty important to remember. Yeah, like I can. I just can't remember his name. And Fantastic Four. I don't know what this one is representing, but it's clearly one of the old ones, one of the Kirby ones, Kirby and Stan Lee days. It's probably going to involve the Kree. It would make no sense if it didn't involve the Kree. Behold, a distant star. Might be the first appearance of the Kree. Anyway, boom, so there's that. Empire and Ellie. So anyway, at the very least, it will be that. And, okay, I'm going to actually get to those two facsimile covers in a moment. This was a great one. This was from one of the first appearances, one of the earlier appearances of Tim Drake as as Robin. This was a really fantastic beginning to a book. In my opinion, a great new character showed up. And then here, of course, everybody knows this one, Death in the Family. This is the $1, both of these were $1. Boom, very important comic book. I actually did a panel on that. You guys can check that out. Okay, here's the two variant cover. Oh, for crying out loud. The facsimile covers. So this one here, Thor. This is a fairly interesting one that I can't remember what happened here. God of Thunder, Knight of Doom. It's going to have something to do with something. So probably something this week. There's a Thor issue out. Here's the big one for me. Boom. Introducing Robin. In the pages of Detective Comics, issue number 38. Yep, 38. Right up there. Bang. First appearance of Robin. You ever wondered what it looked like? You want to have an almost exact replica of that book? Bang. Facsimile cover. For the low, low price of $3.99. I'm saying, hard to go wrong. Original artwork by Bob Kane and then the creator of Batman and Robin, Bill Finger. So anyway, let's get to the sweep, guys. Hey guys, let's check out all these toys. So we got a bunch of these, like a lot of these Star Trek collectible figures in here, the ships, a whole lot of them. Most importantly, we got Deep Space Nine back in. So this is a pretty big model. I'm hoping it's just pull it right out and do it because wow, it's huge. We've got Thanos up in here. We've got this Miles Morales. It's Black Panther with a yarn of string. Okay, that's just freaking awesome. A ball of yarn, whatever. Whole bunch of these good things again. Here's some Miles Morales over here with this statue. Digging on that. Oh, it's actually up here too. We got some Battlestar Galactica, the Blackbird. Cool. Very cool. And we've got this big, oh, is it? Yes. Okay, so this is clearly from the animated series, and it is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. He's got his helmet, he's got all this stuff. I love that he's got the little ballerina thing down here. It's not going to show in general. So in general, you can see just what's in here. He does have the little thing. He's got the things. He's got the ballerina thing in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's back right there, though, behind this thing. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of things in here, front and back, and this is really cool. Very, very cool. Hey, let's get started with what's over here. More of the black and white collectibles. Doug Mankey. We've got Jay and Silent Bob. We've got Velocity Suit Spider-Man from the game. Got a whole bunch of the aliens, the xenomorphs over here. Funko Pops. What is this here? Oh, geez. This is actual Funko Pop. Okay, interesting. Oh, and there's a figure inside. There's a bunch of figures inside. You pop them open like those old Pabst Blue Ribbon beer tabs. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I'm digging on that. We've got a whole bunch of these guys, which are going to be kind of important if you collect figures like me. This is actually not the brand I get, but a very similar version to what I get. So I can stand by them. They're better if you're not moving them though, because you actually have to tighten the sides with a miniature screwdriver. You got to get one of those little tiny miniature screwdrivers that you can find at a dollar store, but still, you have to tighten them. So if you're going to be moving them around a lot, these are not very good. So not great for stop motion, but pretty darn good for everything else. Oh, look at that. We still got a bunch of these. I didn't realize it. They must have found these in the back if they're here. Anyway, Dragon Ball Z stuff, Gogeta. We've got this guy over here, the Dragon Ball styling. We've got Cyclops. We have got Batman, decades, 2000s, the 2010s. So that's not too bad, not too shabby. We got these guys. Okay, can't argue. We got Iron Man, another one of his suits, the Mark 85. My God, man, slow down. Ice Cube, hey, no Vaseline on that one. We've got Elsa riding Knock, I guess that's her horse. Chester Cheetah, that's a cute one. Bunch of these guys here. Who's Bruni? And yeah, sure, from Frozen. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. Hey guys, we're back right here, Gotham Central Comics Collectibles, right here, Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Make sure you pay attention to this good stuff, because when we're ready to do, on April 4th, the sketch-off, this is going to all be for charity. We're going to have a sketch-off with a whole bunch of local artists coming in and having a contest with each other to see who the best are. Hey, who's going to vote? Well, you are. Make sure you follow all of these links over here, because every single one of these gives you an opportunity to vote live, to watch what's going on and to actually make that vote. And hey, on Free Comic Book Day, all that stuff is going to be auctioned off, and it's going to go to charity, to the Holland Bloorville Hospital. If you were supporting Professor Bill in donating his hair, that's actually where the proceeds went. So a couple more proceeds, I don't think that's a bad thing. The Bloorview Children's Hospital, it's a really great charity. It's local here, and it's a beautiful thing. Also, hey, next week, if you come in all of next week, if you want to come into Gotham Central personally and bring your kids, each kid that you bring in, you get a free Marvel True Believers comic book. I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big thing to try and give back to the community, all that good stuff. And aside from that, we are going to be at Toronto Comic Con coming up in just a couple of weeks. So good chance to meet me there also. Might have a couple interviews, you never know. Anyway, guys, all that good stuff. Hey, make sure you like this video below if you like the video. Turn the phone sideways, you're golden, all right? And I will see you guys for some reviews later on tonight. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.